So while we're travelling above the sea, Team Yerba are talking about how delicious the fish they had was. It was like salmon. Elmer found it and cooked it, and it was delicious. Elmer scolds Alvaro for eating too many B-rated foods. And Alvaro's like, whatever, Elmer, I'm gonna eat whatever the hell I want. Yeah, flipping out again, is getting hella annoyed at everybody's chit-chat. Please keep it quiet. Oh, jeez. Selena wants to know what sort of place Begonia is. And Sophie explains its full name is the Federal Republic of Begonia. It was established 150 years ago. The plan is we're gonna attack the Begonia army and then get them to attack the Sheudadonia's army as well. Selena internally is like, is that really possible with just 5 machines? Albedo is worried that it may cause a war between Sheudonia and Begonia, and he goes, well, Begonia and Sheudonia are well known for slow decisions. So he speculates that Begonia will not declare war. So basically what's happened here is she's gone, they're too fucking dumb to declare war, don't worry about it. He also mentions that Sheudonia can't afford to take the risk of declaring war. They've got other things on their plate. And then Albedo is worried that sooner or later they're going to be wanted in Legius, regardless, as an awful criminal. But he's going to keep on following Shu and find out what he's up to. Chica then warns us that Begonia troops are approaching. And Elmer goes, yep, I caught signals of armoured modules. Which is apparently a big deal. And this is stage 3, Begonian Mercenary. SR point is defeat the Guardian custom that retreats under 8,000 hit points. Yeah, fuck that. Look at this fucking map. I remember this map from OG Second. Sure. Because of how bad these guys are in the air. Though I can only make one of them good at the sea, right? But he could just use not these 2 guns. He could use these guns, which are way better instead, and he's got infinite of. It's just the range is different. So I'm thinking, because these guys are fucking trash at flying, right? We'll give her the screw module because she's good and he's bad. Unfortunately, they're not going to be super brilliant under the sea, but what can you do, really? Because everybody else is alright at flying. At the map, Albedo, whatever, speculates that the machines we see are they remnants of the Divine Crusaders. Gain asks what the DC are, he's and then says it's the Divine Crusaders, and Shu was part of the Divine Crusaders. It was a guy, he started a big war, he advanced humanity's technology enough that it would be enough to repel an alien menace that he knew was coming. Albedo asks if Shu remembers being in the DC, and Shu does this face, which is weird, but he's doesn't mention anything. And here's this guy, who's Thomas. He sees the Grand Zon, and he requests to communicate. It's like, let him talk. It's like, hey, you, Shu? It's me, from the DC guy. I'm Thomas Poopface. He's like, is that you, Shu Shirakawa? What are you up to? Thomas replies that he temporarily left the Divine Crusaders, but decided to return because he enjoys having wars around and being a mercenary. And he was summoned to Legius. Shu asks if Thomas would join him, and he'll take him back to the surface. He's like, Shu, really? You want this guy on your team? But he goes, we're like we are enemies with that guy. And then Shu says, that's only on the surface. What happens on the surface stays on the surface. Here in Legius, doesn't matter. Thomas, oddly enough, goes, ha ha ha, because he's a big goon, and he declines the offer. Fucking Thomas sucks. He's like, I've got a pretty comfy position here in Begonia. Wow. Shu goes, do you have no regrets? And Thomas goes, I'd rather stay here and fight against weird fellas like yourselves. He calls them voodoos or whatever, and so he's like, what the voodoos? And then Thomas is like, yeah, like these guys didn't tell you they worship a god, Volcrus. Like, wow, maybe that was the religious thing they were talking about. And so Thomas then extends the offer to Shu. He's like, you want to join me instead? And Shu just, no. And Thomas is like, well, I guess I'm just gonna capture Granzon and get some cool credit and big payday. Thomas sucks. I'm gonna murder the shit out of him, or at the very least make him run away. Boom! Granzon takes to the skies. They're both okay under the sea, right? I mean, in the air. S and A is S in this game, being generous, so A in the sky, he's B in the sky, but A on the ground, but like they're both trashed here on the like in the sea, yeah, so get up there, Shu. Well, these guys can just move further in the air because the other guy, so pretty much they're just both going to be shit here. That's fine. And then Safine. Okay, Safine has aim, not focus. Okay, cool. She's just going to stand here next to this guy. Do the support defend. Ah, a little bit of slowdown on the start up of that attack, huh? How do you not hit Granzon? It's fucking huge. I like it when the game gets all beautiful and does that. I was worried about that spammy about people getting used to the meme. I was worried I was going to get used to it, and now I'm like, is this the end turn button? Or is it the look at their stats button? But at least I played like 4 million years of second OGs, so it's coming back to me. Wow, nice sword! What are you gonna do? Hit me with it? She's fucking ridiculous, right? Warmth. Like, I'm pretty sure Grand Zone doesn't have jamming, missile jamming, because that's a thing in the OG games. Where sometimes attacks that are designated as missiles, so they'll just fly near you and then they'll fly away and they'll miss. Again, you're trying at least. They both countered that man, so he's dead. This man also dead. I don't know. You did too much damage for our barrier, but also still only 10 damage. So I'm thinking we get Thomas down to like just above where he retreats. What is it? He retreats at 8,000. So if we get him down to like just over 8,000 and then we maximum break him, like, I'd hope that would do it. Whatever, dude. You're fucking dead. You tried to attack Shu with a sword. Oh. Slash Ripper. The only thing about having these guys twinned like this is we don't get to hear his good music. You have to put up with Selena's thing, and it's not even Silent Ass. Come on, Barrel Iron. The actual trashiest robot ever made. Straight up toilet doo-doo. She's doing the Ojo-sama laugh. Beautiful. Ugh. Poor guy. This guy just death wish. You know what? What do you mean spam like this button here that you can turn the animation on or off? No, never. It actually takes fucking longer if you do skip. Like it's less button presses and it shows you like a little animation of them just bumping into each other rather than showing you the full animation, but it actually takes like longer than just hitting the skip button. And there's a fast forward too. I don't know why I did that, but sure. You can be accurate, Sophine. That's a good point. Okay, so trust, sure. Everyone doing all attack. That's my impression of Dark Prison. Oh no, they shot Shu! And did guys 74 damage. Like yeah, if we did play animation and then I just hit the skip button now, like to end it, that's faster than having the skip animation on. Because the skip animation has to go through like this little... It just shows them on a little grid bumping into each other, and then shows you the numbers. Oh, is gain gonna be needed? Oh shit, gain's gonna be needed. Chick shot, damn it! Chick shot! Always forget about the vibration. Oh wow, Gain, you couldn't even kill a guy. You truly are gutter trash. She was merciful enough. Got another thing. Is that another screw module? Fuck me. Again, with like this and Sekiro G's, they went with just like, because everybody's had an upgrade that lets them fly, they've just gone with making everybody kind of shitty in the air. Like everybody's just a bee. Shoo. Would you like to see my hell egg? Do you think he hell egged Masaki and that's how badass Kim happened? And I'm gonna put this goddamn chocolate finger in my mouth. Now I'm gonna suck it. You got a sword of some sort of melee weapon, maybe just a beam saber, or maybe... Oh, it's gonna be with the divine blade, which is just their shitty sword. Sure, great, brilliant, thanks. Okay, now... Okay, Elmer. Take 2 seconds off from looking at everybody's tits for a second. Maybe look at a bad guy. 18,000, okay. If I get this guy, I'll get a big paycheck. Wow, 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 wee, wow. Damn, someone just sent me a picture of a really rude dog, and it's a very rude dog. Great instincts ask him happened because Masaki discovered someone like Justin Bieber. Do you think ask him sort of guy who goes onto YouTube and leaves comments like I'm only immortal due to the stigma of the origin law, but I listen to real music like Led Zeppelin. I think that's extremely fucking Asukim. Like holy shit, that's Asukim. I really want to get next to Shu, but I guess we're not allowed to get next to Shu today, just yet. Sure, these nerds can do it. Everyone's leveling up, it's beautiful. Beautiful shit here today, down at the funny farm. Oh wow, we proper fucked these guys up. Because the Shu does really scary shit to you with his black holes, he makes you feel really bad. You know what, Thomas? That's a pretty good animation for this shit. Too bad you're trash garbage and no one likes you. You know what's really good about this game is that you could literally just have Shu on his own and walk him at every enemy and you'd just win because he's actually straight up fucking invincible. And you know what? That's pretty much what I expected from like a game that is literally just check out look at this shit. Peekaboo! Or should I say Pikachu? What a good fucking move though. We don't even have Shu's best moves yet. We're only at 86.4% capacity, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try the maximum break thing. which means, unfortunately, I gotta, like... Oh, like, nobody's got even fucking remotely close to the willpower except for these idiots. So that ain't happening, because you need 140, everybody involved, I believe. So that ain't happening. He just cannot attack back. Like, she proper fucked him up. Shoo. Shitty Earthlanders. Oh wow! Albedo's getting excited. He's gonna do the old punch and chest cannon. If Gain had missed, we might have actually had a chance, like next turn maybe. But I'll be honest, I don't think they were going to gain like 13 will. We beat Thomas, he leaves. Chica's like, wow, that dude was a real chump, he sucks. Shu orders us to head to Langran. But before we go, Albedo asks about Volcrus. Shu, tell us about Volcrus. And then she says, I'll explain about Volcrus when we find the place to rest. Here we are at Bagra Island. Albedo asks, he's like, tell us about your weird voodoo god or whatever. Like, it's Volcrus. They explain that Volcrus is the one who saves the world by destroying it and then resurrecting it. Albedo says that's an evil god, and then she says there are religions on the surface world that have similar gods. Albedo mentions that those are just myths, and then Shu goes, yeah, well, Volcrus is real. Albedo asks if he's seen him before, and she says never. But his grandson is borrowing Volcrus's power. Albedo then remembers about a report he heard when he read about Grandson turning into Neo Grandson. Selena asks if Safine or Gain have ever seen Volcrus, and they both say no. Selena asks how many worshippers Volcrus has, and she says there's about 5 million. So, ooh, that's a lot. And then Safine goes, yeah, she was an archbishop, which is why Shudadonia and Begonia are both on alert about his actions and want to check him out all the time. Albedo then just straight up comes and goes, what are you up to then, dude? And she says he's going to awaken all the Volcrus shadows or shards to create chaos in the world to fully awaken Volcrus. Albedo asks how he's intending to awaken them, and she says you'll soon know, but you're free to leave if you feel guilty or scared or remorse or anything. Albedo says he doesn't believe that, and he's like, I don't think you'd let us go. I think you'd kill us if we tried. And then Shu goes, no way, no, we definitely wouldn't murder you. But doing this face, like his smirk, he's like, no, no, not you. We wouldn't kill you. Albedo internally is like, I don't believe this dude, because I remember Antarctica. When you fucking did the Antarctica incident and blew up everything and murdered my friend Jessica. She then tells Albedo to talk with his team and decide what they want to do. Team Yoba walk off. Chica asks his master, he goes, Master Shu, do you want me to spy on them? And Shu goes, it's unnecessary. Gen's like, I knew this was gonna happen, and this is why I was against them tagging along. And then Shu goes, I think they'll continue to help us out. Don't worry about it. Dress codes are extremely important in giant robots. And that's why it's such a big deal that Safine and Selena disregard the rules so heavily. Like, it's not even like, what's the lady's name who sucks? In, she hangs out with Hugo. Aqua. It's not like Aqua where she's like, oh, I have to wear this shitty swimsuit thing because I need maximum exposure to the thing for maximum power output of the thing and it sucks. And then when you put the dude in the back, he's like, why do I have to wear this? She's like, you gotta wear it for maximum skin exposure to the fucking thing. Take your leather jacket off, dude. You gotta wear the swimsuit. He's like, shit. But these ladies, they just do it because someone somewhere wanted to have a sexy time. Selena and Albardo having a discussion of their own, and they're going to continue with their current mission. Selena like says she'll follow the mission, but by doing this, they'll have to stop Volcrus at some point. Albedo says that she's a lot more positive thinker, like has a lot more positive outlook than she used to, and Celine says she has thanks to Team Yerba for that. Albedo then opens up and he says to Selena that he wants to know what Shu is up to, and he says he first thought he was a villain before, but after reading reports from the Steel Dragon Force, the Koryu Sentai, the good guys, his feelings starting to waver. He says he feels the need to observe and see what Shu's true intentions are. Selena asks if he has any like anger or any hard feelings against Shu, and Alberto says he does, but revenge isn't going to solve anything. It's not going to bring his friend back, so like why bother? Selena then says that Albedo's got a strong will and good resolve, and I was like, nah, I'm trash. And he says no one can ever forget the pains in the past. He then says that everyone is bound to something, and even Shu is bound by Volcrus, even after he died. And he feels that what's important is to know how to sort the feelings you have and how you're bound and deal with it. Selena then remembers what a captain always said, mission is just a mission, and life is certainly just about your life. Like, you just get one. You get loads of missions, you only get one life. Albedo then mentions that no one can fully divide work and life separately, and occasionally their work may cause an effect on someone else's life. And he believes their captain knows that as well, and it's why their captain would always say that phrase, to make you think about your mission and how it affects people, so you don't just blindly follow things. Also, when Selene is standing like that, I definitely see what you say about the Cornelia thing. Like, she definitely has, when Cornelia's got her hair down thing. I got a, like, friggin' some shit crashed, so I gotta pop open the task manager. Oh no, like the full like fucking Explorer fucking dunked it. Good. 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 Excellent. Bueno. Well, what I've got to do then is I actually have to stop this for a second and like log out of the computer. Friggin' the greater roots. You know what? The pink hair girl. It's definitely the only reason you could cause you to think about Dynamite Explosion right now. There's nothing. There's definitely no other connection you could have. But okay, so I'm gonna stop this, and then I'll be right back in like a minute, hopefully.